You pick up your phone. Just for a second. A quick scroll, and suddenly, it's been 43 minutes. You don't remember what you saw. You don't feel satisfied. You just kept going. But what if I told you, you weren't looking for anything? You were trained to seek nothing, and that's why you can't stop. Here we uncover the hidden truths behind every day. Things in a new, interesting way. If you love these kind of insights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The Shadow Whispers. Today, we're diving into the eerie truth behind your infinite scroll addiction, not because you want to see something, but because you were conditioned not to look away. We like to believe we choose what we watch, that we scroll with intention. But the design of your favorite apps tells a different story. Infinite scroll was never about convenience. It was about control. When you remove natural stopping points, your brain forgets to pause. You keep scrolling, not to find something, but because your brain is chasing the possibility of reward. The same trick used in slot machines. Each swipe gives your brain a tiny dopamine hit. Not enough to satisfy, just enough to keep going. Over time, this forms a loop. Stimulus gives swipe, gives dopamine, gives repeat. But here's the twist. There is no actual reward. You're not seeking entertainment, or connection, or knowledge. You're just feeding the loop. You're stuck in the brain's version of spinning wheels in mud. Psychologists call it the limbic loop, a trap engineered for your primitive brain. The limbic system craves stimulation, novelty, surprise. Social media hijacks that need. It doesn't reward you with answers. It rewards you with maybe. Maybe the next video will be funny. Maybe the next post will make you feel something, but it rarely does. And still, you scroll. When you were a child, satisfaction meant an ending, a complete story, a closed book. Now your mind is conditioned to reject closure. Why? Because closure stops engagement, and if you stop, they stop profiting. The algorithm doesn't want you to feel full. It wants you to feel almost full, so you keep coming back. Here's the darkest truth of all. You think you're using the app, but the app is using you. Your attention is the product. Your scrolling is the currency. Every pause, every hesitation, every watch time is data. Your behavior is being studied to make you scroll longer, even if it means making you miserable. You can't stop because it was never built for stopping. Pause buttons, rare. Natural breaks. Removed. End credits. Eliminated. You were placed on a treadmill without an off switch, and the reward you're chasing, it doesn't exist. What are we really looking for? A laugh? A headline? A connection? Or are we just avoiding stillness? Your brain was trained to associate silence with boredom, and boredom with pain, so you reach for noise, movement, distraction, but all you find is more emptiness. So what's the answer? Delete the apps? Maybe. But the real antidote is awareness. Understand. You're not addicted to content, you're addicted to seeking. Pause. Notice. The moment your finger moves without thought, ask, what am I looking for? Most times, the answer will be nothing. You weren't broken. You were trained. And if you were trained to seek nothing, then, maybe, just maybe, you can untrain yourself to want it. We expose what hides behind the screen. The algorithms don't want you to know. Because your mind deserves to be yours again.